My name is Harry Divall. We run a mixed farm enterprise of sheep, cattle and cropping. We also do a fair bit of contracting. 10 years ago we switched to PTX Trimble for continuity and software across all our machines.
So we do a bit of deep ripping and tillage. A lot of the area's not a big believer in turning soil.
I think it is good for it, just not too often.
We do a fair bit of muck spreading. The overlap is a hard thing to determine. You can't really see the manure on the ground.
With having the GPS, we're now able to spread more consistently across the paddock.
We're seeing a lot better yield. We've got a 6-metre K-line speed tiller. We have it in a rotation of crops to incorporate our manures. With our speed tilling, we don't have it on controlled traffic because it's doing the aeration for us, and the machine out the back is putting it off nice and level. But our seeder, our sprayer and our urea spreader is all on controlled traffic. The sprayer and the spreader on 24 and the seeder's on 8 metre, so we get the seeder right in the middle of the passes, so minimising the compaction on the soil. And in our in-crop stuff, with the section control set up through the Trimble, it's fantastic. We're able to do our single head land and we come up to it and it'll shut itself off. We're now minimising our overlap pretty well across the board and saving ourselves a little bit of money that way. Where we've calculated the extra costs of seed just by having a single furrow overlap. I think it worked out to be something like 200 kilos of seed per 10 hectares, which we thought was pretty substantial in the end. When it comes to harvest, we use machines to cut the hay, and if we get a good AB set up for our mowers, it crosses over for the rest of the machines. So that's where I think that our Trimble stuff really comes in handy. Managing staff with Trimble is really simple now because we're able to do it online. If I've got lots of tractors working in different areas, they could be stretched 150 to 400 k's apart, and to be able to still check up on those guys from home is really handy and something that the client likes to hear as well. Our decision to go with Trimble was more or less to the backup service that we get from the dealership. With the area that we're covering, having that backup service is really important, and Trimble have been doing a fantastic job at that. For our contract jobs, we're going to have an entire paddock set up and ready to go, so we're running AB lines on our second headland, and the clients are wondering why our lines are so straight because the GPS is already working. Trimble have got a program and we're able to set up a task and allocate an operator to that, and the operator gets in and it's there on the screen ready for them to start the job. Because the information is coming through live, I'm able to watch and see what's going on. Once they've finished the job, they're able to come out the paddock. I can then get that information straight off the computer and be able to send a bill straight out to the customer. Being able to minimise on materials used, seed, fertiliser and all that stuff all around makes it better. We're saving a lot of money, and with our clients we're able to save them money as well.